Hello, welcome to Card Minds. Thank you for stopping by. This is going to be a Taurus weekly money and career reading from May 29th to June 4th, 2023. Taurus, welcome. Let's see what messages we have for this upcoming week. Taurus weekly money and career. May 29th to June 4th, 2023. A lot of cards. Okay. Let's see what's going on here. King of Cups. Seven of Wands. Channeling your emotions, but you feel like you have to prove yourself, right? Over and over and over again. Defending your territory, defending your ideas, several options, having to make a decision. So I feel like you make a decision and then you're moving on, or you're starting to believe in your idea, or not starting to believe in your idea. You're starting to believe that this is going to happen, that you are going to start this project, or you are going to start this business, or you are going to get a promotion, or you are going to get a job, or it's starting to be interesting in the job, right? This is a period of sort of release and calm after difficulties or challenges, or having to prove yourself or convince people, maybe convince people for a budget, for money, convince people for an idea, convince people to come along on a project, on a business, something like that. And you're channeling that. You keep channeling that. And you have different ways to go through this, or to get through to people to start this business or idea, whatever it is. All right, so a lot of cards came out. Let's just see what's going on here. Yes. Seven of Swords, having to convince people, and I feel like you're not trusting everybody. That's why, you're on a path, you're on an energy here, but with obstacles, with people you feel in your way. Maybe you feel need to be on your team or need to follow your energy. You want people to be part of this. You want people to agree with you, or to just adhere to your ideas and be excited with your ideas. And I feel like you have to make a decision here on how this is going to happen, an important decision. So, for example, you're working on an idea and you want to start your business, or you're working on a project, or you're working within a company and you have ideas and you're trying to convince people to do it a certain way, or to develop this idea, or you feel, something like that. And not everybody is agreeing with you, and not everybody thinks this is the best way to go, or something like that, right? So you have to constantly convince people, constantly protect your idea, but you think that your idea is the best bet. But there's a choice to be made here. Yes, and there's a not surprising with this toxic, it's you feeling stuck in that energy, thinking that your way is the way to go. Now, maybe it is, maybe it's not. I have no clue, right? It will be different for everyone, but you're sort of stuck in that all other options that you have here, whether they are good or not, right, are not interesting for you, because you feel like you're already in your dynamic and you're already in the know. And so you're sort of stuck in that confusion, or stuck in that disillusion that certain people are not in that same wavelength. Something like that. But yes, there is a choice to be made no matter what. And you have the Judgment, which is stepping up into something more important, stepping up to a realm that is more important, an energy that is more important. So maybe, okay, and there's a breakthrough there. So something is convincing you here with this breakthrough that you no, you are growing your business or growing your idea or growing your career with this breakthrough, understanding that it's going to take a different direction. Maybe you're working with other people. Maybe you're finding another job. Maybe you're developing with other people. Maybe you're in a different school. But there's a breakthrough here in the understanding. And once you reach that breakthrough, everything sort of settles down, calms down. But with this Seven of Swords, you're not agreeing with people, or you're not trusting people, or you're not trusting the situation. Yes, so once you reach that breakthrough, you're realizing you have to expand. You have to go outwards, check out other opportunities, other places, other cities, maybe travel internationally, maybe do business internationally, maybe find a job in another place or something like that. It's expanding. You're expanding your world, right? So once you reach that breakthrough, you realize that there might be opportunities outside of your current situation. And then you're starting to planning the future, planning to travel, planning and strategizing the next step, organizing yourself, right, for this next job, this next opportunity, whatever it is. But there is a breakthrough there. All right, let's keep going on these cards. There are a lot of them. Managing your finances. You're okay financially. You feel like, yeah, and here you have the Wheel of Fortune. So it's moving forward. Whatever it is, it's moving forward. You are in control. But the Emperor also shows up. Sorry, I forgot to put the light on. Apologies for that. The Emperor also shows up when there's a little stubbornness there, right? Where it has to be a certain way, where you have been doing it like that and you don't want to feel like you have to convince other people. But it feels like there's a huge decision here. You have the Judgment, the Wheel of Fortune, the Emperor, the Star, and the Ace of Swords, which is that clarity of changing things. That clarity of getting out of that comfort zone, getting out of that control zone, right? And moving forward, adapting to the new, understanding the changes, understanding that things keep shifting and changing, and that it's a given now that we all have to adapt. It's a given now that things keep changing, right? And that we have to focus on reinventing ourselves or adapting to people's ways, to energies, to philosophies, to knowledge, to really the generation gap, right? And this workforce now, wherever you are, is a different workforce. It's a different way of seeing things. It's important to adapt, even though it is difficult. There's money coming in. So you have Two of Wands and Three of Wands and the Ace of Cups. Wow. Beautiful, Taurus. So as much as it feels complicated, or you feel like, again, changing, again, have to adapt, again, have to be creative, expand, meet other people, find other opportunities, again. Yes, and that goes for everyone, right? But this Ace of Cups and Ace of Swords are sort of the catalyst, right, of you finding this energy and clarity on a new platform, a new way, a new group of people, a new company, whatever it is, to express your ideas, express your creativity. People will listen to you. It can be a community, it can be a company, it can be whatever it is, right? It'll be different for everyone. This is a place where you're interested and people are interested in your ideas and would like to develop things maybe with you. It's a new start. It's really a new start. Ace, right? And with this Wheel of Fortune, that brings everything forward again. Action forward again. Good karma, synchronicities, good luck, but also you understanding that it is with your actions and with your flow of adapting, right? Adapting to new people and new circumstances, that you are pushing in the right direction and sort of landing on this new platform where you can build things, build again, or start new business, new partnerships, something like that. And 2 and 3 of Wands, right? Opening up. It's really about planning your future, but it's choosing that new path and the need to travel, the need to open up, and then it's success. It's expanding, but it's success, and you're really planning. I think you're planning. You're happy to plan, right? It's not something negative. It's just the transition that's always a little tough, no matter who you are, no matter where we stand in our path. Transitions are always tricky, right? We have to embrace them, but we don't want to. It's hard, and right, it's very tricky. But here, as you enter your new life or your new zone, it really feels like a new zone of opportunities, and it takes a moment for you to travel, across to the next zone, no matter what that means for you, right? Doesn't mean you're all traveling, doesn't have to be, but you can be traveling, you can be moving, right? But it doesn't have to be. It's you finding that stability as you open up to other circumstances, other people. All right, let's see if there are a few more messages in this second deck. Yes, 6 of Swords. This 6 of Swords has, I think, come up in every reading, which just tells me that, yes, everybody is yet again in transitions, and we are at the end of a school year, right? So this might be moving. This might mean moving. This might mean, okay, I did this year, right? It's not a year, calendar year, but it's a school year. I did this year. Now maybe it's time for me to choose something else, to build something else, and to plan all this, and to plan this transition. Or maybe this transition has already been planned, and now you're starting that movement forward. Yes, 6 of Swords, 10 of Swords. Done with a cycle. And now you're moving into the next one. And look at that, 10 of Cups. Beautiful. You're moving into something more harmonious, right? It's new, and a newfound security, right? A newfound serenity once you pass that threshold of the new, right? Accepting the new, accepting the change. It's really about accepting, because at one point, I think we as a collective, we don't have much of a choice, and these decisions are sort of put upon us whether we want them or not, right? And here we have the Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag. You might have someone around you, right? Aries, Leo, Sag, someone you're working with, your boss, a family member, a friend, or someone like that. But the Queen of, and not gender specific, of course, but the Queen of Wands is very confident. So I feel like you are confident. If this is you, and I feel like this is you, or this is an Aries, Leo, Sag that you're partnered up with, or that you work with, or you're just finding stability there with that person. But if this is you, you're confident, right? You're almost very charismatic, very optimistic, but you have to get through that transition, right? Focused, courageous, right? Almost like a little individualistic, right? Sometimes very very positive and uplifted, but sometimes a little self-centered. So this, if this is not you, this might be someone, you know, you're partnered with, or someone you're working with, or a life partner, or a friend, or someone like that, that's going to stand up for you no matter what, right? But I also feel like you are planning, you know, whatever this transition is, whatever this change is, you want it to happen really quickly. You want it to happen in a small amount of time, right? And so it's something that you might not want to change everything, or you might not want this change right away, but once you accept it, or once you understand or find clarity on it, and know what you're changing, and know what you want, and what you're building next, what your next chapter is, and you're okay with it, even though you might be fighting it a little bit, it's cool. You have the Wheel of Fortune and 2 aces and the Judgment, a little bit stuck with the Devil, but honestly, it's moving up, or stepping up, bossing up to something so much more important and so much more valuable in your life, right? But it's really taking the time to get there in a logical and a way that works for you, right? That you are comfortable with. And I think you find that with this Ten of Cups. Wow. All right, let's see if there's another card that wants to come out of this deck. I just feel like there's one more card or two. Okay. Taurus, weekly money and career, May 29 to the 4th, 2023. And wow, there we go. Ace of Pentacles. Good for you, Taurus. I feel like you can check out the past reading, Taurus. I really feel like you've had money. I mean, money has been coming in. Money doesn't seem to be a challenge for you. I mean, maybe it's not for everybody, but it feels like in every reading, there's always a lot of pentacles. The thing for you, the challenge for you is to change, to adapt to others, to open up to other people's energies, open up to other people's emotions, and share, and then build upon that within your career, within your job, shift and change, and, you know, understand that yes, it has been a certain way for a certain while, and now it needs to change, and it's not just you, Taurus. All signs are going through changes. We have to constantly rethink, reshift, adapt, be curious, be inventive, be creative, and find ways to shift our careers, and not only make money, but also find empowerment to build, empowerment to create, empowerment to go to our job every day and find solutions, and find ideas and build upon that. So it's not just you, Taurus. And also, Taurus, I believe there is June, I believe it's Taurus. Check out the June general reading. It's sort of a check-in reading for June. So there might be career, but there might be other energies as well. And I believe Libra and Taurus are up if you're interested in taking a look at that little June perspective. All right, let's see if there's one last message for the road. Taurus, weekly money and career, May 29th to June 4th, 2023. Let's see what we have. Yes. Well, there we go. Wheel of Fortune and the Hangman, right? Moving forward successfully, but uniquely because you accept the change. Uniquely because you accept to understand that things are shifting, turning constantly. And once you adapt to that, once you go with the flow and see a different perspective, right, with the Hangman, assess, reassess, take a step back, understand, we're changing again. I need to create again. I need to find a solution again. I need to find a, make a decision again. Not working. Okay, let's shift again. And once you adapt to that, which is very difficult, and it's difficult for everyone, and not just you, right? It's difficult for everyone. Once you understand that, then you have those synchronicities popping in, right? And the wheel is just shifting and turning forward and just moving forward. All we want is action, right? Keep the wheel turning, keep the action going, keep the creativity going, and also the ambition and the excitement. And that's the hard work, right? That's the hard thing, to keep the excitement, to keep the ambition up while it's constantly shifting and constantly turning. So I hope you enjoyed this reading as much as I did. Taurus, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for sharing your journeys, sharing your energies. That is how I push forward in my readings. Now, if you don't wish to share, I completely understand. Not everybody wants to share on these platforms. So if you just put a heart down below, let me know you connected with these readings. Thank you so much for watching, Taurus. Have a great week. Take care.